All right. Is there stumping there? There sure is. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We found one. What are we knocking down today? Gun dog. What's up, brother? We're just taking some more trees out, my guy. Just taking a couple more trees out. It's good to see you. How have you? Whoa! How have you been? We're searching for stumps. We're searching for anything and everything's coming out of this chunk of land here. So that's what we're doing. Is there audio? Can you confirm? Is there audio? Can you hear me? Can you confirm? Audios is good. Perfect. Perfect. There is a little itty bitty stump there. Let's see if we can't find it. It's the problem with all this stuff is so old like this, it just kind of crumbles. So we might just have to leave it. Not much in there. Not much in there. We're pulling out all these little junk sucker trees so that this next fall in 2026 we'll be planting apple trees that we have. Oh, there's a big stump. We got to get these little guys first. Maybe I should that up. It's just all viney thorns in this middle part, which is not fun to deal with. I like when we have big trees to take down. That's much more fun. Much more fun to take the big trees down. Maybe we'll grab this one here. We'll be all done. And we'll swing around. Hey, that guy didn't. I thought that came out. It did not. Don't be shy. Throw a comment out there. I don't bite. Say hello. Drop a like. Double tap the screen. Oh, you're sad your wife bought a bag of Honeycrisp apples and they're distributed out of Arizona. See, you got to talk to her about that. My wife one time, um, she came home with a bag of Honeycrisp Chilean apples. And I said, no, 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 no. I can't be putting myself online saying all this stuff about buying Michigan's fruit, United States fruit, and then someone checks my wife's, shopping bag at her checkout and she's buying apples from a different country. We can't have that. Had to have a talk with her. Had to have a talk with her. Hey, hey. Thanks for the 100 or the one. I don't know anything about the rubies. Can someone explain the rubies to me? But I appreciate that. Good job, bro. Good job, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Someone explain that to me. I have no clue how they work. Oklahoma or Alabama? This is Michigan. I'm not sure there would be snow in Oklahoma and Alabama. I'm guessing not. This is not in the South. This is the North. Oh, football game tonight. Yes. I'm thinking Alabama. I'm thinking Alabama. I think roll tide, brother. Or when you own a blueberry farm, you go to the store. It's all blueberries from Peru. I know it. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. There's a big stump right here. Come on out. Come out. Come out. Wherever you are. There it is. Whoa. But you didn't think that in there. I'm going Oklahoma. No, I mean, let me fix that. I said I'm going with. Ooh, that's a big stump. I'm going with Alabama. We'll see how well that sits, but you can't stop watching. That's a good thing. Look at that tree stump. Buried in the dirt, buried in the snow. An old root ball. This land was clear cut for lumber back in the day, and they just left everything. So it's just stumps, and then as you can see, there's a bunch of little trees growing up off of the stumps. So that's kind of what I'm doing is I'm sifting through this stuff, trying to get as much of the roots and such out as I can, so that come springtime, we can work the ground, do some soil tests, probably make some amendments, maybe anything that we kind of want to fix, and then we'll put some more trees in the ground, replanting. Good, thanks, Logan. I appreciate that. I don't. Is that? Hey, would you look at that? Times 4, brother. Too generous. Times 7. I don't even know what do these mean? A floating heart. Oh my God, there's so much going on. I don't know what this is. Somebody explain to me what's happening. How do the rubies work? Times 17. My God, brother, you're too generous. You're too generous, my guy. Hey, that stick just hit me. Hit the like button, says Gundog. Yes. Double tap the screen. Drop a like. Subscribe to the channel. We're literally like 10 subs away from 8,000. Help me get to 8,000, chat. Cindy, what's up? Small potatoes, just little stuff. Yeah, but still, I appreciate the generosity. You find that there's some really good folks out there on YouTube. Real generous, kind. I like that. We are creeping up on 8,000 subs. Look at all these little tiny branches. It's a big waste. Little tiny trees. What's up? Thank you. Not the work. Not the work you're doing. They're gifts for respect. Sent GG. We got some GGs. Cindy, give me a sub count. I think we were like 30. We may have actually been 30 away. We may have been 30 away. Sasquatch, hello. Joker. Welcome, welcome, welcome all. Don't forget, if you're new here, double tap the screen. Drop a like, drop a comment. We don't bite. We got some great friends in here. We're sparking some conversation. What should we talk about today? We talked a little bit about some football. A little bit of football tonight. What else should we talk about? Good-looking work operator. Oh, you're not even gonna take me to dinner first? Bullets. Eat bites. Favorite cup of noodles? You mean, are you talking ramen? Are you talking a little bit of ramen noodles? Cup of noodles? I don't know. I love a good chicken. You know? I love a good chicken. Spicy? Yeah, I do like spicy stuff. The jalapeno one? Ooh, take my money. Take my money, fam. 7.98. We are very close. We are within 20 subs of 8,000. God damn. That's crazy. Organized and smooth. Hey, how many hours do you have in the seat? I don't know. Not that many. I only run this machine in the off season. We are a cherry and apple farm. I grow fruit in Michigan, and I only do this in the off season because we're busy doing other stuff. Busy growing trees. Hi, I like and subscribe. Warm greetings from Prague. Wow, that's a long way. What time is it there? Getting there, buddy. Yes, we are, Logan. Slowly but surely. Shut this job down and go fishing, says Stuart. Hell no. It's too cold to go fishing. Don't you see the snow flying? Don't you see the snow flying, my guy? It is not fishing. I guess there's no ice on the lakes either yet, so we can't go ice fishing. The only. Uh oh. Uh oh. Whoa! I thought that tree was gonna land on me. That would have been a rough look. I'd hire this guy. Holy cow. Kate McDougall. I hired this guy to do some excavation work. He hit a gas line, flooded my entire basement. Wow, that's a intense type of gas. You live next to a gas station? Woof. I don't. I'm not. I don't know who you are, but I'm a farmer. That's a tough look. Well, Cindy. Cindy, time to be a mob. Got to get rid of her. Time her out, Cindy. Time her out. God dang. I don't even know this chick. Get her out of here. 86,000 seconds. Okay, STFU. I love that gun dog. Where are we at in Michigan? This is the closest big city would be Traverse City, Michigan. We are not too far from Traverse City. Always blaming the victim. Wait, Bullets, I appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate your time, brother. Make sure you're subscribed so you get notified when we go live again. We definitely have some more work to do with this machine this winter, so hopefully we start going live a little more consistently. I've been doing some classes at some conferences and some snow plowing live streams, so we haven't been sitting in this machine too much, but more to come. Once we get done pulling all the trees out, we're gonna light them all on fire. Snag them up. What city are we broadcasting from? This is Elk Rapids, which is just north of Traverse City. I'll put that there for now till we get a bigger stack. It's all about being efficient. Plowboy, what's up, brother? Oh, there's some broken old stuff in here. Look at that. I guess we'll just move that over here for now. I guess that's just moving over here for now. Let's do a little let's move that here. Boom. Hello from TC. Very nice. I'm in TC. Actually, Elk Rapids. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. Working on your second pot of coffee. Woo. Are you kidding me? I guess it's only 12. I thought it was later than that. But on a cold day, are you one of those dudes like if there's coffee in the pot, you'll drink it all day long? I'm like a one or two. I'm like a 1 or 2 cup guy, and then after that, I'm donezo. Then it's on to the agua for me. You gotta have your gotta have the water. But then when I get home tonight, you better watch out. There's gonna be some bush lights going down. Bad day to be a bush light. Bad day to be a bush light, chat. Who said no? Who said no? Unbelievable. I envy the snow. Oh, I mean, it's around 12 degrees Celsius. It is 20 degrees today. Yesterday, it was 46 degrees and raining. And then at about 10 p.m., the temperatures dropped into the teens. And so there's virtually no school in Michigan today. About everybody is canceled because we had like flash freezing. It just can't make up its mind. We've had about 2 feet of snow since Thanksgiving. And then all of a sudden, poof, we had 3 days of 40 degrees. Then we had some rain and wind, dried out real quick. Bad day to be a bush light. Oh, fuck, that is funny as shit. I do love that. Goodbye. You'll drink coffee till 9. How do you get any sleep at night? God damn. Try some deer camp beer from the upper. Tastes like bush. Tastes like bush, but better. You know what else tastes like bush? I don't know. Probably Bud Light, Natty Light. They have to all be made in the same place, and they just roll different cans through. Has it ever been proven that there's a different recipe for those beers that are all produced by the same people? Bud Light, Natty Light. Is there any history? Is there science behind it? I guess you have a good heater in that thing. Yes, but the heater is absolutely cranking. But this machine is old and it's also missing a window. So if I spin to the left of the bucket, to where the pole is on that side, I turn into the wind, which is not very enjoyable. Like right now, the back of the machine is facing the wind. So as I keep going the other way, you can see the trees are moving if I quit moving. So you got to be careful. Get some tarp and duct tape on that window. Well, I won't be able to see. Drink IPA like a man, not piss beer. I do have some IPAs every once in a while. I just, you can have a bunch of Busch Lights and not feel like dog shit in the morning. You're glad you came across the stream. I appreciate you. Thank you. You still haven't replaced it? Hell no. We're not putting any more money into this thing. You gotta be kidding me. That tree's broke in the middle already. Looks like it got damaged a couple of years back, but it's a maple tree, so of course I'm gonna have to get that when we come back because it wants to pull the machine over. Are you clearing out your property, or is this your gig? This is some farm property. We bought this 120 acre farm a couple of years back, but only 80 acres of it was farmable. And so there's this little acre, maybe 2 acre chunk here that's just old. It's an old lot that was harvested for lumber back in the day. But as you can tell, there's just young sucker branches everywhere and stumps that are left in the dirt. So I'm pulling all of that out and pretty much just clearing out this small chunk so that we can work it up with the tractor this spring. And then we're going to plant apple trees. I grow apples and cherries. What is it? It's a whiteout here. Lake Effect headed having her way with us. Yes. They said 2 to 4 inches today, but there's like 40-mile-an-hour gusts. So I don't know how there's going to be any sort of accumulation. But hey, I'm not the weatherman. I love that they're like the only job that you can consistently be wrong at and keep your job. Any other job that you get wrong that consistently, there's no way you're still employed. But the weatherman? Talk about job security. clearing out the property. We hit that one. What does an operator make these days? I don't know. I'm just salary from the farm. I do not make an operator wage. California is sunny right now. This is northern Michigan. I think I say this every live stream, but type 1 in the chat if you guys want to know a fun little secret about how people in Michigan explain where we are to people that don't know. We have a cool little trick that you can do right at home with the very hand that you are holding your phone up on, or your phone up with right now. It looks very enjoyable. I could do that. Stay warm, brother. Yes, it is very nice. It's not too shabby. There's other jobs that on the farm that could require being outside, like pruning the trees. But it's a little too nasty to do that anyway today. But it's more enjoyable to drive stuff. I like driving I like operating. I guess it's not driving. Some people would say I'm a driver, not an operator, based on my skills. The only requirement is that you need the back of your hand. Justin, what's up, brother? A beer in his hand on socials. Come on, a guy can't enjoy a beer on the 4th of July, Justin? My God. All right, back of the hand. That's right. So everyone, if you typed 1 and you want to know where I am, everybody hold up your left hand. All right, you're looking at your left hand. Now, in Michigan, we use the back of our left hand as a map because if you don't know this about Michigan, they call it the mitten state because it looks like a hand. Now, so where I'm located at in the general area is where your pinky finger touches your ring finger. That's where we're at. You started trimming yesterday. Fun times. Dude, that is not very fun. We have right now we have 9 dudes pruning, and they've already covered, we're probably coming up on 80 acres. And we usually try to do 500, 600, 700 every year in order to cover the rotation of all of our trees so that we get across everything in a 3-year loop. New Traverse, that's right, Nick. Traverse City. Very sore hands. Pruning, yeah, and it's your neck. You're like looking up into tall trees all the time. That's never fun. Oh, look, there's a stump right here. Why don't we do a little bit of digging? A little bit of digging. Yes, Traverse City. Oh, it's going to break up into a bunch of pieces. That's so annoying. See that? I just pulled the center of it out, and all of the exterior roots all just fall apart. Makes it a real pain to clean up. Nope, I'm not saying that, Nixon. I'm not saying that. I'm not falling for that. 18 votes. 78% think we're going to get to 8,000 subs today. I think we might. We were only 20 away. Yeah, so if you didn't know before, I also make YouTube videos about the different farming projects that we do, growing apples, growing cherries. We have our own bee company, as most of you know that are here all the time. We have our own apiary company. We produce honey and we pollinate all of our own trees for ourselves with our own apiary division. We do apples, cherries with pollination. Then we send them down to Florida for the winter. We own land in Florida. Then we send, what else do we do? We send them out to California to do almonds. We send them to Cali for almonds in the spring or over winter, I guess, whenever almond bloom is. Then they come back here to Michigan. So I make videos about all of that stuff, explaining why we do certain things. We grow all of our own trees. Where in Florida? Where is it? What is the name of that town? I want to say more in the center of the state. More in the center. Dublin, Ireland in the house. What's up? What's going on here? We're pulling out trees and chatting. We're trying to get to 8,000 subs on this live stream. Dublin, Ireland. What time is it over there? That's our second person from across the old Atlantic Ocean. We have someone from South Africa. Can you believe it? All the way from South Africa. And Cindy listens so much to my podcast that she even made South Africa a top listener of my show on my Spotify rap. On my information, it said that South Africa was my fifth most listened to country. Are you using a cat or deer on your controls? This would be a Hitachi. It's only 5:30 p.m. That's not too bad. Memphis, Tennessee. Toby, would you look at that? There he is, folks. We haven't seen Toby in weeks, but as you guys can tell, Toby's name is green because he's a member of the channel. Toby gets extra content. He gets access to the weekly videos ahead of time before the others. I have one that's locked and loaded. It'll go live for the members tonight at 7 p.m. Everyone else, it will be available Sunday. So if you're a member of the channel and you like this type of content, you can click. I don't even know how to do it. Is there a little money sign at the bottom? It's just another way to help support what I'm doing. Very appreciative. We have a couple people in here. We got Justin and Toby are part of the membership group. So another great thing to do. You also can join the Discord. One of the mods, can we get the Discord link? You can join us. Made the top 5. I know it. You guys, we have a Discord where we all hang out and we talk about extra stuff. We share pictures. Plowboy's there, Cindy, Justin, Toby. Ohio Jeremy, we haven't seen him in a minute. He's the winner of my, what was that voice? He is the winner of my money giveaway from about 2 months ago. I said comment a farm debt of yours and however much money that this video makes off of ad revenue, I will gift to that individual. And I think he was the closest with like $36 or something like that. I forget what it was. So I'll be Venmoing him that money. What time is it where we're at? It is 12:30 in the afternoon, just after lunch. Okay, let's see. What time is it there? 6:31. Big compliment. You managed to stream and still work. Well, all I do is suction cup my phone to the front of the window, and that makes it very simple. That's all I have to do, and it's in front of me on the window, so it's very easy for me to look down, read the chat. Sometimes I'm driving a tractor and and I'm pulling something behind me. I have to have the phone suction cup to the back window so you can see that. And that's when it's a little more difficult to read chat. But hey, if you're going live, I'm here to read the chat. I'm here to hang out with the gang, with the squad. 90% of the people that are maybe not 90, let's say 50% of the people that are commenting, we've been doing this for how long now? Over a year? Has it been a year that we started live streaming, doing this same exact thing? You staying warm in the camp? Oh, yes, sir. Canada? Absolutely not. Michigan? Close enough, though. Pretty darn close. Pretty darn close, my friends. Northern Michigan, but not the Upper Peninsula. Someone explain to them where we're at. If you remember the cheat code I gave you to know about where I'm at. Yes, Toby's right, though. The money sign. You guys can join. I think the lowest membership is like, what, $2.99? And you get access to all the weekly videos ahead of time. Please join the Discord. It's so much fun. What are we clearing? We are clearing... what are we clearing? I'm clearing sucker trees. So there's some maples in here, poplar, some weird-looking cherry wood, and a bunch of stumps. And so I'm trying to clear it so that we can plant trees here. I grow apples and cherries, my guy. If you're new here, don't forget to double tap the screen. We're trying to hit 8K. We were only 20 subs away, you guys. 20 subs away. I got to figure out what I should do when I get to 10K. Should we do a 10K giveaway? We're going to be replanting, Darren. Replanting the trees here so that we can do a little more with this ground. You know? Quit clearing those trees. You can put apples in. Toby, 11 months. Can you believe it? Oh, Professor Oak. I love having these guys in here. Oh, how have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute. What was that guy's name that always came in here and said, nobody cares. I don't care. Toby, 11 months. Are you kidding me? 11 straight months supporting the channel. I appreciate you. That is crazy. 11 months we've been doing this. Woof. My guy. That's crazy. That's crazy. What happens to all the wood? What cultivar are we planting apples? We are going to be planting on M106 rootstock. We are planting ambrosia, gala, and honeycrisp trees. Nope, scratch that. Not galas. They are ambrosia, definitely ambrosia. We have an OG honeycrisp and a Ida Red. So we have a couple different processing variety of apples there, and a couple fresh market apples, but on a more moderate rootstock, right? So it's going to be a more medium sized tree. All of our other apple orchard is on high density. We made in the videos, I have links to all of the video where I show you how we plant the apple trees. We make all of our own trellis work, planted them all, the whole shebang. Justin's in 11 months too. That is insane. 24 degrees. It's warming up. It was 20 in the truck earlier. Yes, we do pile it all up and we burn them. Honeycrisp apples are still top tier. Still top tier. Everybody loves the Honeycrisp, but there's a lot more people growing them all of a sudden. Someone said, oh, you can make money growing Honeycrisp? Everybody likes a honey. Come on. Come on. Trees per acre. I don't remember how much what was it? It's going to be, it's probably 17 or 1,800 trees an acre. Family run. This is a family farm, sure. Honeycrisp are incredible. How many tree per acre? Yes, that is that. Trees per acre. Family run business. This farm, we're pushing almost 70 years. Started out as a dairy farm and has kind of converted ourselves into this cherry empire, I guess you would call it. Honeycrisp worst Verdi on the market. Nobody wants them. All of the fresh people say, we want honeys. We want honeys. There's no apple growers saying, everyone says don't get in it, but everyone's still growing apples, still planting apples. Apples are new to us. We are a very large tart cherry producer in the United States, one of the biggest in the world. As far as pounds go, we grow about 3,000 acres of tart cherries. So what that does for us is adding apples gives us a second paycheck because the tart cherry industry has been down in the last couple of years. So we decided it's time to diversify a little bit. We already had a great chunk of land, one of our best orchards for cherry, really great fruit site, was just out of rotation, right? So we had pulled the trees out. We had cover crops in. A local row crop guy came in and did a rotation of corn, sunflowers, and wheat. And so it was time to start planting apples. Why not? Why not? Empire. Oof, Toby, they're pushing them out here. Packing houses don't want them. They don't keep long enough. Well, at the Great Lakes Fruit and Veggie Expo last year, they had some packing house people on, and they said that we should be prepared to have your apple boxes or your honeys be sitting for, what did they say, almost up to 12 months now. But we had an interesting spring with a couple big hail events. And so what we've noticed is that the fresh market apples were a little bit short this year. So it'll be interesting to see how that affects next year. But yes, maybe it is over there in old PA there, my man. But here, people are still very interested in buying Honeycrisp apples, which is good for us because that's where we're at. That's what everyone said about tart cherries, though. We had a lot of consistent good years, over crops, too large of crops. And then all of a sudden, everyone starts pulling out their trees because there's no market. And then we have a really bad year, and growers are making 75 cents, a dollar, 50 cents a pound compared to 16 cents the previous year. That's a big difference. And the people that kept the trees in made a little bit of money. Made a little bit of money. Yes, yeah. Ooh, the chilling units in South Africa is probably not that good. Someone in Washington said their buds were swelling already on an online Facebook forum. I was like, what in the? How did you get your chill? How did they get their chill hours that fast? But I bet we already have them in Michigan. I'm guessing we already have them. I am guessing. What are tart cherries used for? What a great question. Tart cherries are used for cherry, maraschino cherry concentrate, dried cherries, cherry juice. We do milk chocolate, dark chocolate cherries. We do once a day pills. Cherries are hugely beneficial. A lot of high nutraceutical value. They're high in, I believe it's serotonin. I always get it messed up. Serotonin? No, is it melatonin? Whatever one helps you sleep. I think it's melatonin. I should really lock that down if I'm going to be talking about it. It helps you sleep, and studies show that tart cherries are great on arthritis. So if you have really high arthritis, get some tart cherry juice. Drink some concentrate. It's so good for you. And a lot of people that are athletes, all these major programs, bikers and the Tour de France, they all drink tart cherry juice before and after for muscle recovery. Huge science studies have gone on about this. And so the tart cherry they call it a superfruit. That's what the industry marketing was going after for a while. It's a superfruit. No other fruit can do this. But the problem is that cherries aren't like every time you go into the store, you think I'm going to buy some apples or some bananas for the family, right? But a tart cherry isn't a product that's always sought, right? It's more of a specialty item and not as much of a must-have. So that's kind of something that we're trying to figure out. Sour cherry is the best cherry. Yes, we have sweet cherries as well. Oh, you said sour cherry. Yes, that's tart cherry. We grow tart Montmorency here in Michigan. Tart Montmorency. Love the snow. We had a bunch more. It was 46 and raining yesterday, and now it's 20 and flash freezing. It's very impressive Michigan weather. We just had multiple days of 40 degrees and rain, and all of a sudden, pow, pow. You love it till you're in it. You subbed, Ray. Thank you. Can we get a sub update? We're almost to 8,000, and we're 6 likes away from 50. Where are we from? This is Michigan, northern Michigan, Traverse City. Chuck, Traverse City, Michigan. We're a little bit north here, but that's the next biggest city that I always say. If I say Keewaydin, most people aren't really going to know where that's at, except for Toby. 7.99. Come on, chat. We're so close. Oh, there's a stump right there. I see you. 7.99. Grand Haven. Hello. Aloha from Hawaii. Woo. Speaking of aloha, my son, ever since the new Lilo and Stitch movie has come out, is obsessed with it. That's all he wants to watch. If he wants to watch a show, he has to watch Lilo and Stitch. Which is funny because when I was a kid, the original Lilo and Stitch came out. It's like a full circle when they're releasing all these new Disney movies. It's hilarious. Do I ever go to Boone's Long Lake? Oh, what a spot. Whoa, this guy's just crumbling. I love Boone's, but I can't bring myself to go there all the time because, it's like a top tier thing. I like to keep it as for special events like a Valentine's Day or, something like that. But Boone's is the shit. You've been there 2 times. The last time, it's probably been 3 years since I've been there because we went there the day before my son was born. We were going there and then we were checking into the hospital for a scheduled delivery. and that was yeah, 3.5 years ago. I remember I just loaded up on steak and taters and broccoli, and I think a lobster tail. We went all out because it was our last dinner just with my wife and I. And then I had like way too many Oberons, got to the hotel and just passed hotel, got to the hospital. And then I just passed out. Then I just passed the fuck out. And then woke up in the morning and we were having a baby. The induction process went great. My wife kept waking me up every little bit, but for the most part, I slept like a baby. It really takes the sting out of that hospital chair when you have a couple cocktails before. Grand Haven, yes, that's down there a bit. We've almost made it one pass across the field. Yes, yes, yes. I can hear this chair squeaking. That's something I guess that'll never go away is the chair squeaking. 142 people watching and we only have 48 likes? What the hell? Don't be shy. Or are you guys all bots? Maybe I should report you all to YouTube. I said, there's too many passive viewers in my stream. What can I do? Oh, see, look at that. Boom. Look at you guys. I know you're out there. I know you're out there. I know you're out there, chat. Cash, what's up? More WD-40 on that thing. I know it. But my truck, so I don't even know if I have any WD-40 in my truck, to be honest with you. Beep bop, we found out before. Whoa, Cindy. You like Boone's Prime Pub? They have a huge Bloody Mary that has like burgers on it. Talk about a Bloody Mary. Cindy, easy to dig in the winter. Cindy, you're too generous. You didn't have to do that. Another member. I appreciate that. You did not have to do that. I love the extra support from the family. I love the extra support. You guys are too kind. You guys are crazy. Come on now. Can we get W's in the chat for Cindy? She's back. Get to work. Is this Canada? No. This is Northern Michigan. Vanzi, hello. Can we get some W's in the chat for Cindy? Can you believe it? Can you believe it, folks? Cindy's going to get to see the next weekly video tonight. Super glad only snows in the mountains here. Where is here? What is this location? This is Michigan. Michigan. This is Michigan, my fine friends. My fine friends. Let's get this little... Sweet brother, where are you at, brother? Hello, brother. I felt like there was a stump in here that I thought I saw. I don't remember where it went. You're in Hawaii. I'm way up high in Hawaii. Alabama. Alabama. Oh, you're from the South. Big, big football game tonight for you, huh? Do you follow the college football? Big game, big game. JD Power. What's up, brother? Indiana's. I almost missed you. Matt 1, Matt 2. Hello, hello. Do you live in Pompeii? You do not have your evil eye looking for that stuff. No, I'm kind of just all over this. There's too much chat going on. Too much chat. I love it. I absolutely love it. We are just cruising along, chat. We got, oh, there's a stump. It's yet to come into the frame. It's behind the pole. Just hit 8K. 8K. Isn't that crazy? We'll catch you later. You got to call the insurance company. Yeah, he had his roof blow off. If you were in the Discord, you would see that. You could join the Discord free and chat with us outside of the live stream. You're visiting Kentucky. I'm just visiting. You live in Kentucky. You work at a whiskey distillery. Ooh, don't. I love a good bourbon. Where you work at? Hook a brother up. Send me a care package. I'll shout it out on the Instagram, on the social media. He's removing trees so he can grow trees. That's right. I am clearing trees so that I can plant more trees, but trees that I can make money off of. These trees are nothing but growing like little tiny weeds. I'm going to plant apple trees and grow fruit. What's going on here? Whoa! Would you just look at that, chat? All the OGs are coming out. Brian Newman, hello. Willet Distillery. Willet Distillery, Bardstown, Kentucky. It's top shelf. Hook a brother up. Hook a brother up. Make room for the OGs. I just said I owe Ohio Jeremy some money. He won the contest. He won the contest. Make room for the OGs. Everyone's coming out of the woodwork today. Everybody. You love to see it. How much? I forget how much it was. Was it 30 something or was it $3? I was hoping it's $3. Remember, I said comment a farm debt that you have, and whoever's closest to the amount of money that I made off the video will get the money. But I don't remember exactly how much it was. Coffee farmer, the trees. Love the falling ashes. Fighting off wild pigs is hard. What in the... Sarah, hello. Did I ever get the shirty one? No. It's still in my truck. I have to I have to send that to God, what's his name? He's on the Discord. Forget his name. We were speaking a little bit of Spanish. Yes, I gotta get him his shirt. I will gift a membership of whatever amount is there if it's enough. Ooh. Don't tempt me with a good time. It's just money changing hands. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Oh, no. Luckily, that's just a little tree. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. All right. Jonathan, you have a great day. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping in. 66 likes. Ooh, we are creeping up on a 70 bomb. I think the most we've ever had was 187 is the most likes we've ever had on a YouTube live. On a live. That's a lot. We could get there. It's only 1 o'clock. We got 3 more hours of live stream. First time caller, long time listener. Jeremy, have you been listening to the podcast? That's my question. We had a great chat with Nikki Rothwell. She works for Michigan State University at their horticulture research station. We have a part 1, part 2 with her talking about apple problems, cherry problems, and the International Fruit Tree Association trip. It was a great episode. Oh, you did? Good. My job looks fun. It's not too bad. Juan Antonio Ricardo. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo andas, amigo? You listen to the podcast too? Fantastic. I appreciate that. Love the support on all fronts from the guys, from the OGs. There it is, a 70 bomb. We're well on our way to 80. We're well on our way to 80. I love it. Oh, that was a little hard right here. Let's see. Oh, ah, what is that? Oh, it was a rock. We'll worry about that later. The guy to my right, Backward Hat Steve. That's Backward Hat Steve. He works for Wilbur Ellis. He works for Wilbur Ellis. Tomic. What's up, brother? Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. 74 likes. We're looking, what did I say? 187 was the top likes I've ever had. And I think we can do it. We already hit 8,000 subs. We already hit 8,000 subs. What a trip. Can we get to 80? What do you think? What's reasonable? What's reasonable? 8,100? We got to make a new goal. We're out here just crushing the goal. Who I have on the next podcast? Can we get 100? Can we get 100 more subs? 110,000. I wish. I wish we could get to 10,000 on this live stream. That would be crazy. Okay. Let's do this. We're going to drag that poll to the garbage. Trump. Look at that. 25% of you didn't think we'd get there. Unbelievable. Wyoming. No, keep guessing. Keep guessing. Utah. No, you're going the wrong direction. You need to be going more to the east. Minnesota's close. Ouch. Minnesota's close, but not quite. Do we have 80 likes, you guys? Don't be shy. It doesn't cost you guys a dime to double tap the screen. In fact, it's free. And it tells YouTube that you guys are having a good time, so that they should keep putting us out to some more people that want to have a good time. South Dakota, them look like Illinois hills. Yes, Toby says, the hand that looks like a state. Let me rephrase that. The state that looks like a hand. God dang. Boy, did I butcher that. 79. Do we have 80? Come on, do we have 80? We have 79, 79. Do we have 80? Do we have 80? A Michigander is correct. A Michigander. There is a stump in here, yeah. There you are. A Michigander. 80. 80 what? Oh, 80 likes. Yeah, we're close. Oh, someone's messing with us. Somebody's messing with us, Chad. They're bouncing in between. They're bouncing in between. 80 on the nose now. I love it. I love it. The record is only 100 more likes. 180, 180. Hey. Who's doing that? All right. Yeah. Hell yeah. We're back, baby. We're back. God, it is not a nice day out. Oof. The wind is just whipping, chat. Holy cow, it is nasty out. Mr. Funk. What's up, brother? How are we? Welcome. We're pulling trees out, my guy. 84 likes. Boy, chat, we are cooking. We are absolutely cooking. We are cooking with fire now. You have heat in the cab. Absolutely. If I did not, I would be at home. Do I have heat in the cab, brother? Come on. I am missing a couple windows, though. Let's play a new game. If you know the answer, I love doing this with everybody. This is fun. I'm going to give everybody 5 minutes. And if you know the answer, no cheating. How many hours are on this old machine? Know what a jobby nooner? No. But I'm guessing this is about to be very inappropriate. How many hours are on this machine? Let's put it in the chat. You got 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Guess how many hours are on my machine? 7 hours. No, this machine is old as hell. Old Betsy. She's beat up. I do this every once a live stream. It's a great icebreaker, you know? It's like, how much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. Welcome. I'm Talon. Hello, dude. What's 40,000? How's it going? First gen farmer. What's up? 1,100, 26K, 1,200. We have 4 more minutes to bet on how many hours the old girl has on her. Just a little fun exercise I like to use to get the crowd involved. 25K. James Campbell. Welcome. 85 likes. 25,000. Wow. Usually everyone's way off, but this you guys aren't too bad today. Not too bad today. Guys, if you're having a good time, do me a huge favor. Double tap the screen. Drop a like so that we can all be friends. We can all hang out again. This is fun. It is the weekend, though, so it's, going to go home in a couple hours. Be a bad day to be a Busch Light, like I said. A lot of great football on, too. I got to put a YouTube video out for all the members of the channel. And I got to start editing the next podcast for January 10th. It is recorded. Here's the question. Does the hour meter even work? Yes, it does. Love from India. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. I appreciate you. 38K Rage says, do I speak Turkish? Hell no. I only speak Spanish and English. How's it going, first gen? It's going good. 100,000 hours. Wow. I'm not sure this thing will be running at 100K. I'm going to do everybody a favor. 100K is not the answer. I'll do everyone a favor. I'm going to go ahead and eliminate that one. 87 likes. I love it. D-Block says 27, 35K, 14K, 38K, 35K. You used to run a 5,500 Hitachi. Hit a shitload of hours. This is a 164 LC or something like that. An EX 160C. And it is old. It came from an excavation company that no longer needed it. And you can tell why. All of the pins are completely blown out. When you drive the boom and stick, they all rattle. It is pretty much only useful for a farmer like myself who no longer needs we don't necessarily need it to be perfect for doing really good close-up touch work like an excavation company would use it. We pretty much just pull trees out with it. So it doesn't need to be perfect. It just has to run and be consistent for me, which it has been over the last video. We have till 106, 1 more minute to get your final answers in for the guess on how. Just a small size difference. How big is a 5,500? I don't know what kind of model that is. Is that like a mini? How long have we had it? We've had this for 2 years now. But the machine is, trust me, the machine is much older than that. Much older. This looks fun. Hello from Venice. That's unbelievable. All the way from Italy to Michigan in the United States. What are the odds of that? I missed it. We crossed 90 likes. 90 likes. It is fun. The record is 187. I think we're breaking it. I think we're breaking it. We need 100 more subs today, too. If you're new here and you want to learn about farming, apples and cherries, and we also just have fun on live streams and chat, doing whatever I'm doing, this is the spot for you. Double tap the street, smash that sub button, and join the squad, join the crew. We're just literally been hanging out for 1 hour right now, and we've had a lot of fun already. So we got a couple more to go. D-Block, time's up. Venice is beautiful. There's the server. You guys can join that for free. The kids are great. 106. All right, Chad. All right. The masses have spoken. I don't even have to look back. Only one individual even had the first two numbers right. Only one person. And I'm going to show you. Okay. What do we get if we guessed right? Well, I don't know. Was I supposed to put a prize up for sale? Sheesh. Oh, that person was close too. That was a little closer. Who was it? I got to find him. Oh, I must have passed it. Look at one window, no window. I got that going for me. The roof, you could just, that opens up. And then this leaks on the ground. The pedal's leaking. I told you guys, it's an old girl. Who was it? Hello from New Zealand. I missed that. Time's up. 25K, 1.5 million pounds. Who said 14,000? The 101. I'm going to get canceled if I read his name. Where is it? Right here. The winner. There it is. That's the winner. This machine has 14,672 hours on it. You guessed twice. What was your other guess? 11K was a good guess. Someone said 12. There was a 12 in there. There was a 12 something that was in there. A 17, 13,969 by Ohio Jeremy. There's a 12,000. 40K, probably not so much. Kyle, I missed yours at 4,000. Yeah, 4,000. Look at this thing. It's old, dude. She's old. Look at the thumb. There's just nubs left for the fingers where I should be grabbing it. It's an old girl. An old girl. There's my truck. We've almost made it to the turnaround point. We have maybe one more pass left. We're saving some nice maples here and here, but he's the GOAT. She's hardly broke in, buddy. The pins are broken. It is not good. Can I ask how much I paid for it? I think we paid 40,000. 25,000. Let me rephrase that. She just snuck over and looked at the hour gauge, Toby. Yes, it is old. Right after we got it, we had a lot of issues with it. Just like any used piece of equipment, I guess. We had to work through all the kinks. We had to work through all the kinks, and there's definitely some stuff wrong with it, and there's still some things wrong with it, but we don't use it enough to go and rebuild something, like this. There's this valve body for the thumb pedal, the foot pedal by my feet, and it leaks every time I use the thumb. But in order to buy that valve, it was like $4,000 or something just to buy the valve to replace it, let alone the labor. But it's a slow leak, so we don't really have to fix it. The window doesn't really bother me that much because the heat only works on full blast. So it's kind of nice that the window's open so that The heat is on full blast, but I also don't have to keep turning it on and off in order to not to melt like the frosty snowman. Yes, that's my white pickup. I have a 2017 Chevy Duramax 3500 high country. Very nice. Very nice work. Whoa. Holy hell, if that was a bigger tree, that could have been an issue. But I probably wouldn't have been doing what I was doing if it was a big tree. Yes, I can get out in a second when I turn around and I'll show you guys the old girl from the outside. I'll show you the old girl from the outside. Looks scared with the plow on it. Scared. I didn't even put the plow back on because I knew that they said we were going to get 2 to 5, but there was going to be 40-mile-an-hour winds. On what planet do you get 2 to 5 inches of accumulation with 40-mile-an-hour winds? Let me answer that for you. You don't. So I ran the risk, left it off. Left it off. You're a heavy equipment mechanic. You could help with the valve. I would love that, but unfortunately, unless you're going to buy the valve for me, install it for free, I don't think we're going to put that much more money into this thing. Come on. But that's okay. We only use it a couple times out of the year. Yes, I love the truck. Very nice work truck. Your first guess was 26. I missed some of those comments at the top. Why does everyone have these like Chinese letters after their name? Does anyone understand that? What is that? You can get rid of that pinned message now. How many subs are we at now? I wish, dude, that's one thing that YouTube's missing is like a notification when people sub. Why does it not tell me? How cool would it be for me to like thank you guys? How cool would it be for me to thank you guys when, not likes, Toby, I was talking subs. I want to we need 100 more subs before we go home today. Like, why can't it? I'd love to thank you when it would sub. I get a notification if people not like, I guess. I don't know who likes it either. Why would they not do that? They are missing. I think they're missing out on that. I think that's a great opportunity for them. Yes, we'll see the machine in a second. Thank you, Caleb. I appreciate that. My man. I love it. We're trying to get to 8,100 subs. 8,100. I can't believe it. The first 1,000, the most difficult to get to. We are 3 away. Hey, another one. If you guys want to be thanked for your sub, just put it in the chat. Drop a sub, tell me you liked the video, and I'll thank you. How about that? You guys remember that girl on Dr. Phil, the Catch Me Outside girl? Oh my God. What a time in life. Like pre-COVID, we were just loving Dr. Phil talking to these people. And who knows if it was fake or not. How hilarious. Catch me outside. How about that? 3, 2, 1. I appreciate that. You just liked and subbed. Thank you. Thank you. Look at all you guys. You guys are great. See, I would have never known. I like to thank people for their support. I appreciate that. And then I challenge you that when you're done watching the live stream to go check out one of my other videos and comment and tell me which one was your favorite and why. And then I'll thank you again for checking out some of my other videos. I do literally all forms of content. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Reels. I have a podcast, long form videos, short form. Check them all out. All at Pomes and Stones. Jelly is writing in the Discord. We also have a Discord if you guys want to chat with us. We have some of the OGs, some of our best friends from the live streams. Oh, OnlyFans also. Only Farms. Do not do that. He's lying. Frank, you just ate a sub. Turkey with mayo. Not the same sub. Is this your land? Yes, Buckeye Bob. My internet connection's dog shit. Well, guess what? I'm just going on 3 bars of LTE to do this live stream. So I'm sorry I don't have a Starlink attached to the back of my excavator, but you're just going to have to deal with it. Hello from Northern Ireland. William, welcome. I appreciate you watching from Ireland. You're the second Ireland. We had a Dublin earlier. We had a Dublin. 104 likes, guys. We are 83 away from the record. 83 away. Nate's daddy. What's up? What's up? Is this our land? Yes. James Campbell sub. Thank you. Love the content, says Leonard. I appreciate that. All the likes and subs. Please attach the Starlink to the roof. Yeah, the roof that blows, the roof that literally blows open. It's terrible. This machine literally squeaking. The whole shebang. You're in Belfast, North Ireland. I wish I knew that. Where is that in relation to Dublin? I need a geography lesson about Ireland. Ireland. And do you guys love Conor McGregor? Is he a national treasure? WD-40. I know I do need some WD-40 on this thing. You do need a little WD-40. More of them, 100 miles. Whew. That is quite the distance. Quite the distance. LA. Daniel, what's up? What's popping in LA? I will be out in California in February, but I'm going to Fresno for a farm conference. I'll be going to the IFTA travel trip that travels around the country every year, sometimes the world. And then I will be at the World Ag Expo. I will be at the World Ag Expo. 67% of you think I'm going to get to another. I'll get another 100 subs. What are we at? Can we get a sub? Can we get a sub check? 109 likes. We are cooking. Don't forget to tell me if you subbed or liked so I can thank you. Because right now, I definitely don't get notified. I would love a little. Maybe I got to figure out how to add Streamlabs. Does anyone know if you can do that? Can I use a separate streaming service to put that on screen so I can see? There's probably a better way to do this than to just run YouTube's page, you know? Probably a better way to do it. You just subbed. Hello, I appreciate you. But you got to go. See you next time. All right, Daniel, I appreciate that. Check out any of the other stuff. Thanks for stopping in. We probably live. We usually go live once or twice a week, maybe more, depending on what we're doing. Sometimes we're plowing snow. Sometimes we're pulling trees out. Sometimes we're driving tractor. You never know. That's why you just gotta click the notification when it pops up. When it pops up, you will sub. You just subbed. I appreciate that. I love the subs from the other country. As Ohio Jeremy always says, oh, is this the world famous Pomes and Stones live stream? Apparently it is. We have South Africa, Ireland. We had Prague earlier. Hello, I don't know your name. Big energy. 86. What are we doing? We're pulling trees out, my friend. We're pulling trees out. We are getting rid of. This was a lot that was, as you can see where my truck's at, much nicer farm ground. This was a chunk of land that was logged multiple years ago, and now we just have a bunch of sucker trees and stumps that they never pulled out of the ground that are in the way. So we're pulling up all of these other trees just so I can replant it with more trees after. We're going to be putting apple trees in. I grow apples and cherries in the United States, in Michigan. Is it hard to control that big machine? Are you using like a joystick? Yes, there's 2 joysticks. Each of them do different things. And there's a foot pedal that the thumb moves on. See how it's the thing that's going up and down? That's on its own thumb pedal, or a foot pedal. By the way, you're double tapping with my tip. I love that. Oh my god. Now it's 25. Temp's going up, but it's still snowing. The so the right joystick lifts up like this. If I push it forward, it goes down. If I if I pull the handle inside toward my legs, it curls the bucket away from me, opens the bucket. Left joystick pulls it toward me. If I pull back, I push it, it goes away. And then if I move this one to the left, I spin and to the right. What kind of excavator is this? This is a Hitachi. This is a Hitachi 160. The tracks are a little squeaky. Get Farming Simulator, guys. I am a huge fan of Farm Simulator. I have owned every one of them since 2013. Last winter, about this time, we started a server. I was playing with viewers. We started our own farm that anyone could log on at any time and do some farming, progress the days, plant the crops, harvest the crops. We were cooking. And she's got a name. Cindy named this thing. Farmers high can key do nothing. Hey, hey, hey. Don't be telling people our secret, dude. Don't be telling people our secret. Don't be telling people our secret. Jelly, do we still have a server? No, I quit paying for it because no one was playing anymore. And I got busy. It's costing me oh shit. It's costing me $15 a month. So I said, you know what? No one else is playing. Dig a hole. I joined the server. I love you, brother. Not even gonna buy me dinner first. You're just gonna start whispering sweet nothings to me. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh, I always do this. Once I turn the machine around and we're heading back the other way. Now the foot pedals are backwards. So before I used both pedals on the ground to if I push them forward, I went backward. Now it is reversed because of the way I spun. So now I have to it's like relearning how to drive the machine every time I make it to the other side and I turn around. Which farming simulator game is my favorite? I think I think the one that I liked the most back in the day was, I think it was 2015. I went ham on that, dude. It's like finding all the gold coins in the town. I had a couple quad tracks. I had almost every property bought, but I never got into doing the animals or anything like that. I was strictly just growing crop and selling it. That's all I used to do. I've never gotten into doing pigs or sheep or any of that. And then they got real complicated with it by you can own all these other places and own facilities and all this stuff. It's crazy. 104 likes. We're at 118. 118. 187 is the record for most likes. Shoot a comment if you end up liking the video so that I can thank you. And also if you sub. We're trying to get 100 more subs today. We started out just shy of 8,000. I don't know what we're at now, but shake the bucket out. There's a stick stuck in there. What do you want me to do about it? It'll come out in a minute. It's also a smushed up log, so 119, 120, 121. Yeah, that's stuck in there. Look at that thing. Woo! I smushed it. That might be in there for a minute. Not gonna lie, chat. I'm not sure that's gonna get there. And try to get it out. I don't know how I'm gonna get it out. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. But now that I'm going the other way, the wind is blowing straight into the cab. This is chilly. I might drive all the way around and come back the other way. That's too cold. I think the dirt's starting to get frozen in here too. I gotta take a leak. Who asked to see the machine? I forgot who that was. $8,000.01. There it is, folks. Look at missing a window. That front thing's all messed up. It's an old girl. It's an old girl. But she gets the job done for the farmers. There's my high density apple farm way over there. And then we have cherries. And then from. Is it back, chat? Is it back, chat? Are we here? We back. Well, that's good. I don't know what happened. It said reconnecting for 1 second and then it just disappeared. Very strange. Very strange. Everybody says we're back. We're back. All right. All right. Holy chili. There's a hole we got to fill in. It's back. It's back. It's back. Okay. 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 We like the chat. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Who's all still here? Type one if you held on. Oh, look at that. Jeremy's still here. William's still here. I love it. I love it. I love the commitment from the boys. And Cindy. That's one of my favorites. It's always the boys and Cindy. But she knows. She knows. What is in this pile of stuff? Nothing? Just a big pile of junk? Love that. Love that, chat. Name her Cindy. Cindy named it old Betsy. She wants me to get a sticker for it like your boat. 122 likes. We are cooking. We're almost to 130. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? What a day. What a day. This type of live stream has me reminiscing of the old days. This is good. We like this. We just need Stinky Bunny. Who was the guy who always jumped on and said, nobody cares? What was this? Caleb. Wasn't it Caleb Wong? He would always come in every day and be like, hey, nobody cares, dude. Whoops. He'd say, dude, nobody cares. I need some of that dirt over here to fill in a hole so I don't fall in. Yeah, Cindy, let's talk about priorities here. Let's talk about priorities. How about a new window first? Jeremy's right. Oh, man. I don't think we're going to get another 100 subs today. The most we've ever gotten. There was one live stream where we had 400 something new subs. 400. I told you, we don't like spending money on nothing on the farm. I might have to just wear one glove on my window side. Just because the window's wide open right now. And I'm freezing. I'm telling you. It's all because I switched directions and now this side of the machine's facing the wind. That's not a good look. It's not a good look, chat. But it's okay. Mama ain't raised no bitch. That log is still stuck in there. That thing does not want to come out. Go get some plexiglass. I got to get something in here. Now you're talking. Now we're talking, chat. 123 likes. We got to keep that moving. That's too stagnant, chat. Does anybody know if I can do like a live stream setup via outside app that I can set it up so I can get notified when people do like and subscribe? Is that a thing? Can you do that with YouTube? I always used to do that with Twitch when I used to stream some video games back in the day. But I don't know if that's like a thing you can do on a mobile device. Thoughts? Thoughts? We're at 124, 125. Guys, if you're new here, don't be afraid to type. We are a great community. We just hang out. We're just chilling. We could talk about whatever. So I love it when you guys bring me a topic. Ask me a question. And I like it even more when you like and sub to the channel. It's getting windy. It is getting windy. Yes. It's way better when I'm facing this way. Way nicer. Way nicer, chat. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're getting in here. Oh, there's a stump connected to that. Imagine that. Imagine that. That stump's getting in the way of me getting these trees out like I want to. Oh, hey, the log did fall out. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see when it happened. Didn't even see when it happened. I was too busy paying attention to the stump. Oh, it's right there on the left. It's right behind your guys' names. In the chat. In the chat. We're just digging the day away. That's right. We are just chillaxing, relaxing. It's Friday. We're just trying to make it till 4 o'clock. We're just trying to make it till 4 o'clock. How much does a new apple cost these days? A new apple tree? If we were to buy an apple tree, it would cost around $12 per tree. Now, we don't buy the trees, we buy the roots, and then we grow we grow the roots, and then we make our own trees. We do all that work that you would pay a nursery to do, and it saves us 2/3 of the cost. So we can grow trees for about $4 compared to buying them for 12. And so when you're paying for tens of thousands, guess what? That adds up. No beer. Someone's trying to get me to say 6, 7, but I'm not going to do it. Maybe for a donation. $20, I'll say 6, 7 with the hand movement, but no one's allowed to take a clip of it and post it. It's just, a little honor amongst thieves here. It's 8:34. Cindy's probably got a glass of wine going. She's getting ready. Oh, one away from 130 likes. We like that, chat. We're almost there. No betting allowed. Let's see what we can do with this tree. It's connected to some other ones here. Let's see if we can't get them all. You finish work at 20. What do you have planned after that? 131, 131. 132? Do we have 133? 133? Do we have 133? Oh, man. I love it. Mowing is fun. You missed half the live stream. What's up, brother? We need some W's in the chat. That's it. Now I can get a bush light for the ride home. Let me rephrase that. For when I get home. There's no drinking and driving on the company vehicles. W's in the chat for the dono. I appreciate you, brother. Yes, get some W's in the chat. We've got some new members today. We have some new donations today. We're getting into the rubies. I said before, I don't understand the rubies, but there's 64 of them. No clue what the rubies do. Someone would explain that to me would be great. What's up? What's up, the only one? A home home bottle of wine, then a load of beer. I love that, brother. It's a bad, like I've been saying, it's a bad day to be a Bush Light. Get that to fall out of there. Save it for when you get home. That is a good idea. It's probably a better idea than drinking it on the way. Treacherous conditions today here in Michigan. Treacherous. Lewis, take out that tree for me. Which tree? For $2, I'll let you pick the tree. Work again in the morning. Oh, brother, it's Saturday. What are we doing? What are we doing here? It's Saturday in the morning. I'd have to unsub if you were a craft beer drinker. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll have a nice beer or two every once in a while. But if I'm going to the store and I'm like, hey, I'm stopping and grabbing something for the road quick, give me a Bush Light all day long, dude. I'm telling you. Give me a Bush Light all day long. You think the rubies are worth dollars like a dono? I doubt that people are giving me $114. That would be crazy. But maybe it's cents. Maybe that's a buck. Maybe it's a buck. Who knows? I'll find out, I'm sure. Ooh, a rolling right. You burn the pile after this? Yes, Kay, you are absolutely right. Hello. Sit hole. I'm gonna get into trouble saying that. It's like a donut. Toby, how much was that? Oh my god, all of my players are getting downgraded to out in my fantasy basketball. That's a tough look. A rolling rock. I can't remember the last time I had a rolling rock. I'll tell you that. It has been a while. It's been a while. Clearing for farming. That is correct, Kay. Next year, there's going to be apple trees here. This is only a little chunk of land out of this whole 120 acres that had trees left in it from an old logging operation. So there's stumps and little tiny sucker trees. There's thorn bushes. So I'm just going through and we are grabbing all the extra shit that nobody needs. Bud Light, a Bud Light guy. Same thing as Bush Light. Come on. 136 likes, you guys. Did you know that 187 is the record for the most likes in a live stream? If you liked the live stream, let me know in the comments. If you sub to the channel, it doesn't tell me, but I'd like to thank you. So let me know if you sub today too. Let me know all of those things so that I can thank you for your support. You know, because I'm a good guy. Because I'm a nice guy. You know? I like to do nice things. Oh, I didn't want that to break. I want that to stay together, please. I'd like that to stay together. You did sub. I know. What do I do with the wood after? We burn it. We will stack it all up in a big pile, and then I'll light it on fire, my man. You got 3D print stuff. Any ideas what I should print next? You know, somebody printed me a 3D printer cup holder for one of my tractors because in a video I was saying that I had this tractor that had a shit cup holder, and they did a sweet cup holder that now can hold a Yeti coffee cup. But thanks for another $2. Let's get some W's in the chat. Marshmallows with your Bud Light. That is a combo that I have never heard before. Oh, I just went the wrong way. Oh man. We're almost to 140 likes. 140 is in reach, chat. You know what's not in reach are those two trees behind the bucket. God damn it. I'd like to be able to grab those trees. Can't get them. Guys, again, I don't think if I've mentioned it in a minute. If you're new here, double tap the screen, drop a sub, join the Discord. Justin's put the link in here a couple times. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend joining the Discord. It's completely free. It's an app online. You join the group and we post pictures. We share what we're doing, family stuff, stuff about your life, or we just talk about anything and anybody that you want to talk about. You have an opinion, we share it, we chat. And I do post notifications, especially when I'm about to go live. So it's a great place to get extra information and content. Look at the mods are all over it. The mods are all over it, chat. They're finally doing what I pay them to do. Just kidding. I don't pay them at all. This was my job. People would pay me more, make me stop working. Well, I'll tell you what, they don't have that problem with me. 4 o'clock hits, my ass is gone, dude. Out. I don't need to stay late when it's this late in the year. 138. Can we get 2 more likes? 2 more likes. Hello from Outer Scotland. Hebrides? I don't know how to say that. 138 likes. Hebrides? It's from Scotland. Well, welcome. I'm glad to have you. I love having folks from over the sea there. Holy cow, you guys. We are 48 likes away from the record. There's a tree stuck through the bucket, through the quick connect. Just a little tiny tree. Guys, I need ideas for 10,000 subs. What do I do? What do I give away? Do I do something? Do I try and get my hands on something cool to make a video about? Like, do we do something over the top? I don't know. 10K doesn't seem like that big of a deal because there's a lot of people with a lot more subs. Have readies. Are you trying to get me to say something I shouldn't say that's going to get me canceled? Buy a caterpillar. I wish. Now we're on to the stump here. Oh boy, it's pulling the whole machine off the ground. Alrighty, guys. Let's get it. Come on. Come on now. There it goes. But this tree is in the way. We'll get these trees off of the log first so that when I'm swinging around, it doesn't. A hat and t-shirt. I gotta get more hats made. Gotta get some more hats made. All right, now this stump's coming right out of here. Look at that thing. Look at that stump. Let her rip, Tater Chip. That's right. It's up in the air, chat. It's up in the air. But it's still got too much dirt on it. We like to shake the dirt loose because when you go to start the fire, that's no good. All right, that's good enough to put in the pile for me. Why are we removing the trees? Daniel, you're back. You said you were leaving. Daniel from LA. We're going to be planting more trees. I'm getting rid of trees to put more trees in. Does that make sense, brother? What make, Kenny? What is the make? This is a Hitachi, but there's something in the ground here. I think. Is it a rock? A little root ball, maybe. Interesting. That's right. I'm on break. Corbin Crawford, what's happening? We're taking stuff out of here. It is the Z-Axis 160C. We are taking trees out so that I can plant more trees next fall in 2026. I don't know why I just started here in the middle. It doesn't make much sense. I don't know why I did that or why I'm this close. That's what happens. You start just reading chat. You're just working willy-nilly. Don't even know what's happening. 160C, that's right. That's what this bad boy is. With 1,400 hours on it. Nope, not 14. 14K. Coming up on 15K hours. I paid 11,000 to learn how to use a backhoe. Did I get ripped off? Yes. I'd say so. No one taught me how to run these machines. $11,000. Now, would I pay someone to teach me how to run a bulldozer very well? Yes. Bulldozers are very difficult to run, but I think a backhoe is not that difficult to run. We have a backhoe or a front end loader. I'm not sure I would pay someone to teach me how to run a front end loader. But a bulldozer, yes. Bulldozers without GPS, running the blade, or probably a grader too. Super cool to be super good at. I think that's super efficient. I was gonna say 1,400. No. 14,000. 14,000. 14,000 guys. 14,000 hours. She's rode hard and put away wet for sure. For sure, chat. Cats are better. I know, this is just what was available. God damn. Yeah, like anything, just get in and just get in, go. You'll figure it out. That's right. You're telling me you don't do your best work in the dark? You're just fumbling around till you figure it out. You feel bad for the first one, don't you? Like, what was I doing back in the day? So funny. That might be my favorite comment of the day. How close does that thumb claw come to the cab? Let's see. I bet I could hit it. Oh no, it won't come that close. Look at that. There's like worn down to nothing. Those should be like out to here and have a hook on it. But no, not the old girl. If there's a cable, that's supposed to be my power to my light. That's facing backward and broken. I told you, this thing's a gem, dude. The John Deere. Looks like a case. Looks like a Hitachi. What state are we in, Alan? Michigan. Northern Michigan, my friend. Northern Michigan. How much do I make an hour? Oh my God. No, you guys always ask this, and nobody asks to take me out to dinner first. Just straight to it. How much do you make before taxes? Everyone only cares about money. Oh, man. Home time soon. If you got the smarts, you'll figure it out. That's right. You're a truck driver. The state's very slippery. Whoa, what's this glove? Sends a thumbs up. Interesting. Michigan is very slippery to drive in the winter season. And it's extra slippery today. We had 46 degrees and rain yesterday, turned into a flash freeze. We went from 46 and rain to about 18 last night. Absolute havoc. Pretty much all the schools in the state are closed. Pretty much all of the schools are closed today. 143 likes, guys. We're almost 150. Can we get to 150 likes? 150. If you're new here, don't forget to double tap the screen. Drop a sub. We're in Traverse City, Michigan. Traverse City. Where are you guys from? Where are you guys? That's crazy. Crazy cold winter. Yes, it is. Is the thumb claw work with a foot pedal? Yes. Minnesota. Yes, the thumb is on a foot pedal here. Some of them some of them there's a button on the controller. This is not like that. This is a pedal on the ground. Hello from Cleveland. What's up, LA? Western New York. You guys are from all over the place. Even from across the world. As Ohio Jeremy says, it is the world famous Pomes and Stones international live stream. A lot of folks from Europe. It's interesting. It's interesting why the algorithm would bring people to the United States from a different country and across multiple time zones. But hey, I'm not complaining. We're glad to have you. 150 likes. We'll take it. Toby is just down the road. That is right. That is right. Toby is very close by. It's a small world now with the internet. So true. So true. SI Alex, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Double tap the screen. Drop a sub if you think you're going to like this. If you think you're going to like hanging out, if you like what I'm doing, you like the chat, I highly encourage you to double tap the screen. All right. 1855 over there. Hello from British Columbia. Oh, Canada. From BC. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Don't mind me just watching. It looks like Canada here. It feels like it's chilly. Wind's picking up, or it's because I don't have a window in my machine. I'm guessing I'm leaning more toward that. It would be nice. YouTube brings us together. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. I love seeing that. I love it. We do a lot of farming here. Majority of content is based on agriculture, farming. I farm apples and cherries. That's what I do. And there's a lot more different content on this channel. Long form videos, short form videos, podcast, TikTok, Instagram. It's all here. All online. You just have to search Pomes and Stones. Follow me on everything. I appreciate that too. Blizzard out right now. I would expect nothing less from our northern brothers. $155 likes. That's crazy. Guys, we're creeping up on The record, the all-time record of one. Whoa, there's some six here. 187 likes is the record. And we're already at 156. How crazy. My goal is to get to 8,000 subs today, and I think we definitely passed that. So that's a huge W as well. I appreciate each and every one of you that dropped a sub today. Y'all are the best. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Those trees are kind of intertwined, so I guess I can't keep pulling them out before I take these away to the pile. Will I ever use the trees for firewood? No. We just burning them, my friend. There's always people that say, "Can I come get the firewood when you guys do this or do that?" And we say, "Yes, yeah, no problem. Come get them." And then we either leave the wood or stack it up, and then they never show up. So then we're dealt with another mess, which usually we have to fix after we already have taken the equipment out of the area. So it's a whole nother problem just because people don't fall through with what they said. So we quit entertaining that question, or like, why don't you, because people really like using cherry wood in smokers. And they always say, well, why didn't you let us know? Or why don't you put it up for sale? Well, it's because no one ever comes through. 159. Oh, we're back to 158. What happened, chat? A little chilly. This is cold right here. It's more motivation to work faster, I guess. Jeez. 159. 159 likes. 187 is the record. Could be a record day, chat. Could be a record day. Whatever this tree is, it is barely in the ground. What is that? It's like an old cherry tree. But that's what the bark kind of looks like. $160. Wow. We're close, chat. We're close. What are we doing, bro? My guy. We are clearing trees to make way for more trees. The ground is very uneven right here. What time is it with me? It is 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock or 1400. Whoops. I bonked that tree. I bonked it. What kind of trees are we going to plant? We're going to plant Honeycrisp apples. We are planting also Ambrosia apple, which is a fresh or processing apple, as well as a Ida Red, another processing apple. You're in Pennsylvania? No. Michigan. Michigan. Okay, this tree's not going to get out of my way. I don't like wasting a turn for that, but this tree's just a pain in my butt right now. How many acres? We farmed 3,000 acres. Tree thousand. Clyde, my favorite trees have to be mulberry. Delicious and nutritious. And the wood burns good. Is that right? I have yet to hear that. I think some dirt's starting to get froze in the bucket. Definitely going to require some hand picking of roots later. Definitely going to require that, I think. Is it all mine? Nope. I work for a family farm. Not all mine. Need to get a little bit closer to this one. Just a touch too far away. Just a smidge. It's incredible how much trees can bend. Like this tree was bending at about 90-degree angle. Do you have land taxes? Of course. Of course. Of course we do, my friend. 1900 here. You're going to be home and I'll be with you in 10 to 15. All right, brother, we'll be here. Does your government help or hinder? It does a little bit of everything. Everything, nothing's free in this world, my friend. Nothing's free. They help, but I don't think they help as much as other people. Well, nothing's free in this world. Wow, that did not fall like it was supposed to. That almost landed on me. Guys, we're 3 likes away from 170. That's crazy. Timber. That's right, Toby. That's right, my man. Oh, does our land have taxes? Absolutely. Old, the old USA, old Uncle Sam's got to take his cut. Uncle Sam's got to have his cut, my guy. 26 degrees. Yes, Toby. Yes, chilly. It certainly feels like it could be colder than that. I'm just not a fan of leaving these maples right now. Grab the big one. It sounded better with the big trees. I know it. I got to find my way over to a spot with some bigger trees, but that's just not what's here really. Is because they cut all the big trees down when they did the logging. So it's nothing but these little punky, tiny trees. But yeah, when I was taking out those maple trees, woo, it would take me like 5 minutes, 10 minutes just to dig those trees up out of the ground, and then we give them a big push. Then we would give them a big push. That was fun. That was fun for sure. I'm gonna be stacking. That'll probably be next week, but I will be stacking all of these rows of trees up and burning them. We'll put them in a big pile, then we'll start a fire, and then we'll slowly just start adding and adding wood to the fire as it burns. So that'll be a fun live stream. We'll just do a little burning. That will be a fun one. Now this is a little bit bigger maple tree right here. We'll get to that in a minute. We were trying to save some maple trees to try and pull out or tree spade them. But the more I look at it, I'm like, man, this is just, they don't look like they're going to be the most fun to try and tree spade out, especially because they're so big. But when they're this crowded, they don't grow limbs equally across the entire or across the whole tree. So that makes it real difficult to grow or to want to keep those trees because they're all only have limbs on one side, which doesn't make much sense. Guys, we're at 174 likes. 187 is the most we've ever had. And that was on like a 7-hour live stream. So we're doing even better. What type of excavator? It is a hitachi. Don't make your pager go off. No, no, no. It's never us. We always call and notify the fire department when we start a fire. It's only when the locals get all fired up that we're burning. We always notify the PD. If anyone calls and says there's a fire, it's just us. It's just us. Okay. Sometimes when I, oh, see, there's the way. Knew it. She says hi. Whoa! Look at that! Look at that rut. She's got to ball all this up, I guess. It's windy as crap here too. Very windy here. Very windy. You see those trees dancing. You operate excavator too. Yours is Cat 352. That's a little bit bigger, I think, than this Hitachi 160. Is it not? Aren't those the big dogs? This machine is old, clapped out, needs all new pins. That's why. That's why I have it, and I'm a farmer. We don't need nice equipment when you're farming. Your cat to the boots, huh? We just bought what was available at a cheap rate because we don't really need a nice fancy machine on the farm just to pull trees out. So this thing's pretty well clapped out. She's pretty well clapped out. It looks fancy. Oof. I'm missing a window. I got hydraulics dripping. I wish we had a skid steer. My next video that comes out on Sunday on YouTube is when we rented a skid steer and one of those forestry grinders, and I went to town on some shrubs and bushes. That was really fun. I really enjoy those. That was a good time. Ouch. So you'll see that on Sunday if you're sub to the channel. Old Betsy needs a lot of TLC, that's for sure. You did great along Cherry Ave. Yeah, it does look good, doesn't it, right there? It does look good right there. We cleaned up some pine trees, ground all the shit up. Oh my gosh. Landscaping, 179. We are one away, you guys. One away. So, Cindy, I didn't know you were here. Are you guys friends from another stream? If you get a mulcher, you don't even need an excavator to clear the trees. Yeah, but there's stumps and we want to get all the roots out. Because when we go to work it with the tractor, we don't want to just scratch the surface. We want to be able to pull the stuff out. Oh, no, this is a family farm. And I'm just a salary employee, you know? Making some money. Landscaping, Blueberry Bunny. No, no, no. We're farming. Are you kidding me? We are farming. Guys, we're 7 likes away from the all-time record. That's so cool. The cool, chat. The cool. All right. We're almost to where we can attack this bigger maple tree. One of the bigger ones that you'll see in this patch of trees. We've taken out some really big trees here on the channel before, but not quite with this grouping of trees. I hate that. Oh my god, these are all crisscross applesauce. Why is it so windy today? My god. So windy. The thumb is amazing. You have to have a thumb on your excavator. It's crazy. That's good. Hiring? I don't know where you are, but I'm always looking for more work. We're in Michigan, my man. Michigan. Windy in Wisconsin, eh, Clyde? Glad to see you're still here. Hey, you're supposed to come with me, you little son of a bee. Dude, plenty of wind over here. So you're telling me it's gonna be windy tomorrow, or later tonight by the time that all gets over here to Michigan. Over in Wisconsin. Push it down from the top. That's usually what I do. Sometimes it snaps off at the bottom, or sometimes I like to dig around it first, just a little bit. I'll take a scoop out over here. Maple trees are a different animal. Their root systems are so much more impressive. All right. Look at that. Hey. Look at, come on, guy. Let go. This guy wants to pop right back up. See that? This tree is erect. Like a 20-year-old guy. It is, you can't keep him down. We're getting bad windstorms. I'm doing a good job. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Now we got to get the dirt out. Oh, but I don't want it flying at the window. I don't want it flying at the window. I don't want to get dirt in here because I, again, don't have a window. Whoa. Whoa, easy now. Easy. Cindy, I concur, my friend. Cindy is as good as they come on the internet. 183 likes. You got to be kidding me. We're almost there, chat. 187 is the record. And we are very close to it. Very close. Yep, you always got to get a couple buckets out. It just makes it easier when you go to push. I'm a little too close to this hole. This machine is moving way faster. That's what I love about this machine is like when you first fire it up, it's like the hydraulics are just take so long to warm up. But then it's like all of a sudden an hour and a half in, I'm just working away and I'm like, why am I swinging around so fast all of a sudden? $186 likes. We're almost there. Hi from Southern Pennsylvania, Thomas. Welcome. William's back. He made it home. Is that 187? Almost. Almost, chat. We almost are at the record. My fuel gauge also doesn't work, and I haven't, I don't know when the last time this thing got filled up was. She's kind of acting like it's a little thirsty. It's kind of acting a little thirsty. We might have to call. They have someone come bring some fuel out. 187, man. Oh, 188. There it is. There it is, everybody. 188. Can you believe it? 189. What a live stream. You guys have been fantastic. Oh, 188, 189. Cameron, hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh, from Florida, hello. Let's get to 200 likes here real quick, and then I think I'm going to have to turn the stream off and go get our fuel truck because we are, I think we're running low on diesel. I think we're running low on diesel. I'm gonna run her for 10 more minutes. And then I think I'm gonna need some fuel before I run her dry. That will be no good. That would be no good. A high five. He said a high five. I don't even know how you do that. There it is, 190. Can we get to 200? Just need to be just a little bit closer. There we go. Look at all the gifts. Merry Christmas. Very nice to have you in the chat, Kenny. Thank you very much. I'm hoping we'll see you here again on another one. Next week, we should be primed up and ready to burn all this wood. So that'll be fun, and it'll be a little bit warmer, hopefully. But it's a little chilly right now. A little bit chilly. 191. That's crazy. What do you have to do to become qualified operator or of that size? Well, our qualification is that we bought this machine and somebody has to run it. But I'm sure you're supposed to take some classes to be certified to work at a reputable excavation company, right? But this is just for a farm, so it's just a full send, dude. Whoa. Is that a 4 what? A 4-inch what? Back there. I know only 5 days left. Isn't that crazy? How much did this run us? This machine was not in the best shape when we bought it. So I think we only paid 20 something grand for it. But we needed one with a thumb because the thumb is absolutely paramount. I think only unions require certified operators. Yeah, that makes sense. How much in repairs? Oh, plenty. I don't know. The turntable wouldn't turn when we bought it after there was a seal. So everything down here by the rotating motor, if there was water, like if it rained, it would seep down through and then it would freeze on the turntable. So anytime we had a cold day, the turntable you wouldn't be able to spin. And then we had a huge hydraulic leak in the back, and then the greaser that is with the track to let you tighten or loosen the idler came loose. So I spun the track off it one time without noticing until the track was off. But you couldn't tighten the track because the I forget the name of it. Whatever's on the inside there was broken, so we had to fix that. I also broke the pin that goes through the stick. I broke that one day, pulling up big pine trees, but it was already cracked in half. You could tell by how it was rusty inside the pin. At least that's what I'm saying, so that I can say it's not my fault. So we've done plenty of work to it. We've done plenty. Sounds like a headache, but yes, I am not a mechanic. We have the guys on the farm that we pay to fix the stuff. I just drive stuff. I can take a couple hoses off. I can do some little stuff, but I'm not doing crazy. I'm not doing crazy mechanic work. That's for sure. Can't be trusted. Those are probably going to break. Not too much dirt on them. Not too much dirt. All right, everybody. I got to go get some fuel for this bad boy. So I guess we're going to have to sign. We're going to have to sign off for now. This was good. We'll be back next week. So please, if you haven't subbed yet, smack the sub button so you get notified. And if you really enjoyed this, please go to my channel, find a different video, whether it's a short, a long form video. Go find something else that's on here and go like something. Let me know that you were there so that I know what video you're into, what I can do more of. So you guys go smack that. Let me know which one you're at. Long form, short form, also TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all at Pomes and Stones. Click on it. If I don't see you, have a good holiday. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see you next time.